Think of the last time someone hurt you. Did they apologize, or did they make you feel guilty instead? If that happened, it's not an accident. It's a psychological defense tactic used by people who see accountability as danger. Today, we're exposing exactly why they never say, "I'm sorry," and the hidden motives they never admit. Stay till the end, because the seventh reason is the darkest one. The first reason why some people never apologize is the ego fragility factor. For emotionally mature people, apologizing feels natural. But for some, apologizing is unbearable. Why? Because their self-esteem is built like thin glass. One crack, and the whole thing shatters. To them, saying, "I'm sorry" means, "I'm flawed, I messed up, I'm responsible," and their ego cannot handle that. So instead of apologizing, they deny, avoid, or blame someone else. It's not confidence. It's deep insecurity wearing confidence as a mask. 2. Apologies feel like surrender. Some people see relationships like a battlefield. There's always a winner and a loser. In their mind, if I apologize, I lose power. These are the people who turn every disagreement into a competition. They struggle to be vulnerable because vulnerability feels like weakness. So instead of apologizing, they change the topic, bring up your past mistakes, twist the situation, or pretend nothing happened. It's not about the truth anymore. It's about control. 3. Their brain is wired for defensiveness. Neuroscience shows that when some people feel criticized, even gently, their brain reacts as if they're being attacked. Their fight or flight system kicks in. So instead of processing the situation rationally, they become defensive, irritated, dismissive, or emotionally numb. To them, apologizing isn't a step toward healing. It feels like a threat to their identity, their pride, and their authority. 4. They grew up without healthy accountability. Many non-apologizers learned this behavior in childhood. Maybe they were punished harshly for mistakes. Maybe they were never taught emotional responsibility. Or maybe adults constantly excuse their behavior. When accountability is absent in childhood, it becomes terrifying in adulthood. So they avoid apologies the same way they avoid pain. Not because they don't understand, but because they never learned how to repair emotional damage safely. 5. They use apology avoidance as manipulation. Here's where the dark psychology comes in. Some people don't avoid apologies out of fear, but out of strategy. To these individuals, refusing to apologize keeps you seeking their approval, doubting yourself, questioning your reality, or trying harder to fix the relationship. This creates a power imbalance. They maintain control by keeping you emotionally off balance. If you've ever argued with someone who made you feel guilty for their mistake, you've met this type. 6. Apologizing requires empathy they don't have. To apologize sincerely, you need empathy. You need to understand how your actions affected someone else. But some people struggle with empathy, not always due to narcissism or personality disorders. Sometimes they're emotionally disconnected, overwhelmed, or simply self-focused. If they can't feel your hurt, they can't acknowledge it. And without empathy, "I'm sorry" feels empty, so they avoid it entirely. 7. The darkest reason, they don't think you deserve an apology. This is the hardest truth to accept. Sometimes people don't apologize because they don't value the relationship enough to fix it. If someone consistently refuses to take responsibility, it's not just about psychology. It's about priority. Your peace, your hurt, your boundaries. They're not important enough for them to face discomfort. And that's your signal. Not to fight harder, but to protect yourself. Apologies aren't just words. They're a sign of emotional maturity, empathy, and respect. So if someone never apologizes, don't take it as a reflection of your worth. Take it as a reflection of their limitations. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more psychology and human behavior breakdowns. And let me know in the comments, have you ever dealt with someone who never apologizes?